So I've got so many apples just now. This is just a small selection of what I've actually got. I've even still got apples on trees outside. So I have 4 awesome apple recipes to share with you today, and I also have a juicing recipe to share which I made last week, and I actually put it in the freezer. I have a few different varieties here. I'm actually not sure on the particular names of them, but I know that these look like cooking type apples, so I'm going to be using these large green ones for things like apple pie, some maybe apple jam. I'm sure I've made apple jam in the past, and some apple sauce I might try with these. I've got these really nice rosy red ones, and I actually have some mini red ones which I got from a friend as well, and I think he said these were called Katie apples. I could be wrong in that, but I'm sure that's what he said. And these are eaten apples, and these are so sweet, so these are really good for one of the recipes I'm going to make. So my kids just like to snack on these. I like to snack on these as well for snacks, and I also love putting these apples in my smoothies just now. I'm actually going to be making for my first recipe a toffee apple smoothie. It is absolutely divine. You're going to need a couple of fresh apples, and you're going to want to slice those up and then chop them into smaller pieces. My blender is pretty powerful though, so it can handle quite large pieces of apple. If yours is not as powerful as a Vitamix, then I would cut them into smaller cubes. So you're going to want to pop those into the blender jug along with 2 pitted dates. I am using hemp milk for my milk base, and I'm putting in about 3 to 4 cups of milk and a dash of maple syrup. Pop the lid on and pop the blender on high. When it's spinning, add in some ground cinnamon, and a bit of mixed spice if you like as well. Pour and serve and enjoy. This is so delicious. Yum. I'm going to be making some apple sandwiches now with peanut butter. These are really good after school snacks. You're going to want to slice your apple into 2 slices, and if you just take the seeds out the middle, and you'll be left with a pretty little star shape. I'm using crunchy whole earth peanut butter. It's delicious. If you use about a tablespoon's worth onto one side of the slice, and if you just top off with some chopped nuts, or you can also use some chopped fruit or fresh fruit in there as well, and if you just put the other half onto the top to make a delicious sandwich. Because you should so have these in moderation. Yeah. But the problem is they're so delicious. I'm making some overnight apple oats now. These are so easy to make. You're going to need a large glass Pyrex jug or bowl. You want to grate a whole apple into the bottom of the jug. You can also add carrots and raisins and things in here. I'm adding pomegranate seeds because that's what I have available in the fridge just now, and I need to use them up. And you just want to mix that through. You could also add a pinch of cinnamon, vanilla, or mixed spice. I'm using organic porridge oats, and I am putting 3 handfuls in just now. I'm going to mix that through, and then I'm going to top up with more oats. I'm feeding about 4 people, so it just depends how much you personally need. I'm using hemp milk again, and I'm going to pour in enough just so that I've got the oats completely covered, because you want to make sure that they have enough moisture to absorb. Then you want to seal your jar and pop it in the fridge overnight. I've popped mine into a tray to put in the oven in the morning just to warm it all up, and I've served it with a little bit of live coconut yogurt. I am making finally some apple turnovers. These are delicious and they are amazing fresh out the oven. The kids love taking them for school snacks. I'm using just a ready rolled puff pastry. Please make sure you bring it to room temperature before you roll it. Don't make the same mistake I did because it cracked. What I'm going to do is you're going to want to cut it into a large rectangle and then cut it into smaller triangles. And then if you just place your chopped apples in the middle of the triangle, and you're going to want to sprinkle with some cinnamon and then with some allspice. You could put some raisins in here as well, and finally with some sugar. And you just want to fold that over and press it together with a fork down the side. These are so easy to make. If you pop them onto a baking tray and then put them in the oven for about 20 minutes or until golden, they are so nice. I like to put some sugar on the top as well just to finish off. So this is my juicer that I am just setting up just now. I have had this since my son Murray was born. It cost me about, it was quite close to like £300, but it has lasted me 10 years. And I'm just going to use the station that I was using for making my apple things, so it's a bit messy, but it doesn't matter because the juice is going to go into this little jug here. You do get special cups, like square cups for collecting the juice and the waste which comes out of here, but they are like long gone and long broken in my house. The only thing I have had to repair on this juicer is if you go inside here, now mine is actually stained with turmeric, it's not rust, so please excuse this. The only thing I've had to replace is this, and it was about £10 to £15 or something. I do actually need to replace this main metal plastic section, but it seems to be holding together at the moment, so I'm just gonna get going. And you have like the plunger thing for plunging the apples and fruit, other fruits and vegetables and things down the top. So I'm just gonna put my apples through just now and I will show you the juice. It's going to be amazing, I know it is. Recipes are so quick to make, there's nothing complicated involved, and it's going to help you get through all your lovely apples if you have apple trees at home, or if you don't, go out and get some apples from your farmer's market just now, because I bet there are loads actually at the farmer's markets right now. For my juicing recipe, basically all I did was juiced these green apples, and I added in some ginger. I've got a piece left in here in the apple bowl. I also like to add ginger into my smoothies as well. That's why I keep it in with my apples, just so that it's there and ready to use. And I also put kale and celery in, but you could put like any other greens, or you could also add cucumber. I also put a little bit of lemon in at the end as well. You can have that juice throughout the winter, and it's such a nutritional boost when you need it in the colder months as well. And you could also warm that juice once defrosted and make a spicy Christmassy drink with it, with some cinnamon and cloves and things, so that would be really nice as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll put all the recipes up on my blog as well, so if you want to print them out or anything, you'll get them up on there. If you like this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, then please click on the red button below and the little bell beside it, and I'll share all my social media links and things down there as well, so you can check me out on there. So if you want to follow me on Instagram for daily food inspiration and other awesome things, then you can check me out on there too. So take care guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye!
Just to be seen, I wanna lay here beside you. Oh, quiet.
Delicious.
Fire breath and open sky.
I will warn you, it is like a mega treat, so don't go having this like every day because it is pretty high in sugar. It would be pretty good before a workout actually with all the dates in it.
Wings and tell her goodbye.
It's so good.
Oh, it's not what we see, it's what we choose to be. Sunflowers, high grass, and bare feet. Oh, but you each second is a treat. I keep my balance next to you. It's true, nowadays there's nothing I would